And we have 35 minutes until the polls close here in New Mexico, and it's pretty obvious a lot of voters will still be standing in line. They are having some serious voting issues in Rio Rancho. Lines have been up to 4 hours long there. Let's get right to News 13 Selena Westervelt. She's live at Puesta del Sol Elementary. Selena?
Yeah, Jessica, this line is very long tonight, and it is so long that it got Governor Martinez's attention. Now, there are more than 300 people standing in line to vote as we speak. Many of them have been here for more than 2 hours, and once people get inside the school building, they have to wait more than an hour and a half before they can actually cast their ballots. Now, Rio Rancho is the third largest city in the state, and voters have been waiting all day in this area with only 5 polling locations opened to be able to cast their ballots. The governor was handing out pizza and water, hoping that people do not leave the line and make sure that they stay to cast their votes. This is what she told us earlier in the afternoon.
Rio Rancho is a community that's much larger than Bernalillo, but they did not provide the sufficient number of machines necessary for people to move along the line quick enough. This community is 10 times larger than Bernalillo, and Bernalillo got 1 machine less. It doesn't make any sense.
You can't really see because the car was walking behind me, but this line goes all the way down the block and stretches all the way around the school. Now, if you are in line by 7 o'clock tonight, you will be able to cast your ballot, even if the polling place has to stay open till late in the morning. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Selena. It's not as bad in other spots, but Rio Rancho is not alone. This is what it looked like at the voting site inside the UNM sub today. At one point, the wait there was approaching 2 hours. This afternoon, the Bernalillo County Clerk sent a tweet suggesting voters heading to UNM head to less crowded voting sites. Voters showed up in droves to Cibola High School, too, on Albuquerque's west side. The wait there was approaching 1 hour, enough for election staffers to suggest people standing in line head to nearby voting sites that weren't as crowded. The big prize tonight in New Mexico is the open U.S. Senate seat. Democrat Martin Heinrich and Republican Heather Wilson both hit the phones and pavement today to reach last-minute voters. Heinrich, who emerged early on as the front runner, voted with his family this morning at Bandolera Elementary School in southeast Albuquerque. His day started there, then Heinrich and his supporters were busy phone banking and even knocking on doors. Wilson was doing much of the same today. She spent most of the afternoon at her campaign headquarters in northeast Albuquerque, calling voters to get them out the door to vote. Wilson views this race as a dead heat, and Heinrich says he's feeling optimistic, but both say today they're not paying attention to any of the recent polling.
My experience with campaigns is that you have to get up every day and put one good day after another.
I don't, get too stressed out on election day. Some people do. To me, we do everything we can. We run hard.
Both candidates will watch returns tonight with their families, then attend events with their prospective parties. Heinrich and Wilson are running for the seat of retiring Senator Jeff Bingaman. Heinrich left his own seat in the U.S. House to run. Of course, we're going to be following all of your election coverage. Keep it here on News 13.